Today we're at Hampstead Forest, a trail centre, and a lot of people write off trail centres as boring. Is that true? Rock garden into Bryden, but still a lot of people have let's do the first red of the day. As you can see, it is very wet. Thankfully not raining now, but we've had a week of rain. Nice little rock garden. Try and keep off the brakes as much as I can. Hold them a tiny bit there. Up high. Obviously, I'm just doing what I think I'm meant to do. I'm not a professional. Just trying to keep improving. Have fun. That's what it's all about, I think. You certainly don't get these sorts of features on natural trails. Not the best jump there. Kind of out of practice as well. I've been doing so many steep and techy things, like golfy and a leaving way. I've got my bike set up for plushness on those trails, not for trail centres, to be fair. I know I could fiddle with the suspension, but I've only got a couple hours here, so I'm just going to leave well alone. Not worry if I clear everything. I'm just going to stop there and say those little jumps there, they're not actually that little. Managed to clear them all right. Didn't jump. I would stop after the first or second one, push my bike back and do a bit of sessioning, which was really useful. And it's not often you get those on natural trails. It's like anything, you get out what you put in, I suppose, don't you? So if you want to push yourself on trails, trail centre reds and blues, and try and work on your jumping, you can session them a lot easier. Now I find that fun. People think that's boring because it's a trail centre. Fair enough, but it's nice to do something where you're not fearing for your life between trees necessarily. On the tight Scottish tracks, for instance, a bit more space to explore when you're pumping through berms and practicing the jumps. Alright, I'll turn this off now anyway till we get another good bit. Cheers. Right, another red. This is just a little link up till the proper bit starts, but look, nice little feature there to play with. I've tried this on an e-bike before this one, and it ain't good for the motor, so I'll miss that one. There's a rock skinny here, show you this today. Not bad. Go up the gears, try and get up this hill, keep the momentum straight in. Right, this is a fun bit of red. There's a nice little rock garland. Little jumps you can pop if you want. fly off things. Nice little rock garden there. Remember when I first got into riding about 5 years ago? That was really a massive feature to me. So I'm really enjoying just, as I say, not having trees either side of me. It's a bit of space to move around, pick my line a little bit and just enjoy the different type of trail. I'm super wary on this trail centre gravel though. Very easy to wash out the front. There we go. Okay, so another red. This one's called Accelerator at Hamsterley. Like all trail centres, different to a lot of the other trails. This one's very flat really. It's called Accelerator because you can really pick up some speed. The difference on this one, as you can see, there's trees either side. Granted they're not spaced like in the Leithen forest or the trail centre, natural places, but still a lot of people have gone a bit fast, especially this tree here. You can see the notches maybe on people's pedals, bars and probably other body parts have hit it. I'm certainly enjoying getting a bit of flow going. Not super quick, but that's not the object today. Just enjoy being back in a trail centre. You can see also how my off-piste natural riding has progressed my trail centre stuff. The bike setup certainly feels better than the last time I was here. Running that on the natural off-piste. Certainly not as firm there. Doesn't sound like it's shaking my bones. Trying to keep some speed there, so I'm riding a mullet, so the rear 27.5 does not roll as quick through stuff like that, but I much prefer it for manoeuvrability overall. Right, cheers, I'll turn you on and go to the next one. Right, another red. I'm hitting the limit there on the e-bike there, trying to get some speed. Nice little drop here. Again, trying to maintain my flow, leave off the brakes as much as I can. Trail centres have definitely got their place, in my opinion. Just a blast out on the bike. You know, you're not going to be confronted with something crazy because the grading's consistent usually. So I would say the Scottish ones are usually a little bit harsher, as in the reds there can be more like our blacks in England. That looks too slippy to get up high there. Pump that, keep some speed. Couple of cranks. Try not to get any wetter. One more cranks, just nice chill to the end. Right, first black of the day. Trail centre black. Just noticed I've managed to break a spoke. So the larger rocks here have obviously caught me out somewhere. Balled it off my shin there, that was nice. Right, this is usually very rooty and harsh. Definitely have the brakes more than normal. Don't want to blow my rear wheel up and not be able to get back. As you can see, it's a slop fest today. Still good fun though. The drop here, I'm not sure I should really do this on the wheel, but look at it go. It's okay. The trail centres, you have to get this where there's a fork in the trail. If you go left, yeah, black. Up one hole type thing. I usually jump that bit. The spoke broke on the rear. I'll leave that alone. Next to get back to the car park safely. Feet are soaked. The inside line there. More rock garden. Great fun. Another great thing about trail centres, totally forgot, they've usually got something like this little skills loop or taste trails. So this is all blue, a few little bits of red. So again, if you're looking to set up your suspension, test some new settings, or just get better at things like here, there's a tabletop, easy rock drop, ramp jump. Spend a little while just messing around in there. Great places for progressing. I've used them in the past just to get my confidence up. Again, obviously in natural trails you're not going to get those. So another tick in the box for trail centres. This tyre again. Oh yeah, look at that. Sealant's coming out. Properly bashed. Might stop at the bike shop and see if they've got any spokes. I'm not sure if I've got any more spares. Needed another 27.5 wheel as well, tyre. Got a spare wheel at home off an old bike, so hey ho. But yeah, maybe that's the place to end it. Trail centres are great. If you've neglected your local one, recommend giving it a go. If you're just used to riding off-piste, just something different. Maybe put a bit more pressure in than you used to. If you've got lots of square edge, sharp stones. But yeah, great fun. Are trail centres boring? Well, if you ride really calmly and don't push yourself, then I suppose they could be, but it's like anything in life, the more you push, the more you get out of it usually. So great. Cheers all.